Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy this Goldylocks Productions presentation of the Joyful Findings Show with your host, Melissa Parks.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Joyful Findings Show on this July 15th of 2020. How are you guys doing out there? How are things shaping up for you? What do you have going on in your lives? There's a lot of things being shaken up, changed, and it's all for your benefit, really. You just have to tap into it and find out what's for your highest and best good. So we're going to have a lot of fun here today. I'm going to be talking about create, and creations that I have behind me and creations that are all around us, and maybe even creations that you guys need to start doing for yourselves. We shall see where this all leads. But I'm so excited to be back. If you guys missed me the last 2 weeks, I am back now. So I hope you guys had a great 4th of July and you guys have everything going on that you need to have going on and everything's starting to fall into place for you. So welcome everybody. I'm so glad you could be here again. Okay. I'm glad I could be here today. I missed you all last week. And I missed you all the week before. So I miss you guys. So I'm glad I could be back today and be a part of this. So today we're going to be talking about creativity. Okay. So what are you guys creating out there? What are you guys creating? So I have lots of art that I'm going to be sharing with you today. As you can see, I have some behind me. And I have another little book that I want to share too. So yes. So what are you guys creating out there? So I've had a few clients this week that are definitely changing up their lifestyles and either resigning from their jobs, quitting their jobs, and starting to follow what their heart is telling them to do. Their heart is telling them to follow what brings more joy and more peace in their life, rather than slaving at that 9-to-5 job that makes them get up and go, oh, I have to go to work again today, or whatever that is. So if you're one of those people that are having a hard time, moving forward into that joy, and you're still stuck in that same rut or pattern, it's time for you to break it. And the only one that can break that is you. So this lovely artwork that I have behind me is from some of my people, and some of it is my own. So it'll be fun to share that with you guys, because I was never a painter. That was my mother's job. I'll share my mother's first. She's the self-portrait up there. And she did that probably close to when she was passing away. So, she didn't get into her artwork until much later in life. And she was into making crazy quilts. She always liked different patterns and colors. I love that about her. But I never really, I never really had that creative gene, right? So we'll probably start sharing mine first. So I'm going to share mine first. So it'd be this one over here on this big old piece of wood. I'll move this way so you guys can see it. Okay, so I started making this, or I made this when I first started on my spiritual journey. And this helped me to open up, because this just means a lot to me. I'm not sure what it will mean to everybody else, but again, it has significant meaning for me and helping me to open up, right? Because that eye up there is about us opening up and seeing everything, I believe. So that's pretty cool. And then I have this beautiful, beautiful sunset over here, and this is made by a man named Billy, and Billy had never painted before, and now he's written his book, and it's been out for a few years, and he wants to republish it, and someone told him he needs art for every chapter, so he just started making art. So even if you've never even painted before, let me tell you, you just have to get to doing it, okay? Because it just is intuitive inside you and just helps you really open up and really feel the energy of that. You know what I mean? That's so awesome. And then I can't leave Christopher out. You know what I mean? My 5-year-old. This right here, I never know which way to put it. This right here is Christopher's solar system. You know what I mean? So even little kids can get involved in creating all their art, okay? And it doesn't mean it just has to be art as in painting. You could be a baker. You could be whatever craft it is that you like to do. I mean, it could be woodworking. It could be whatever. It could be something you do with your hands. It could be something you do with your mind. It could be whatever it is that brings you joy, right? Even some people that just like drafting, right? They want to come up with the idea, put it all together for you, and then hand it off to you. So there's so many different avenues that you could be following with yourself right now, which is so much fun. So I'm so glad you guys could be here today. And look at all you guys popping on and saying hi over there. I see some familiar names over there. So thank you. I'm glad you guys popped in today. I also want to pop in that even though I'm talking about creativity and this art today, I am still answering any psychic intuitive messages that you might have. So drop your questions over in the little comment boxes and I will gladly get to you. Because this is about making fun. This is about us raising our vibration. And I feel like there's some resistance going on out there because I can kind of feel that in my heart chakra right now. So, and they're going to make me change up the energy, which they do that a lot. So whoever is holding on to energy in your heart chakra, let's let it go because I feel like it's fear-based. So whoever you are out there that is feeling that right now, or when you watch it later, we are removing that so that you can start creating. Okay, so this is awesome. So, it's like, I feel like we're clearing a lot of stuff. A lot of energy is going to be flying around while I'm talking today. So I want you guys to tap in and feel that. There's a lot of energy that's shifting, right? It's the last few weeks, the last few months, the last few years. Everything's like on this roller coaster ride of breaking down so we can rebuild. And if we start doing our crafts, right, whatever that may be, and putting it out to the public, this could be your new source of income. You don't have to work those 9-to-5 jobs anymore. It's really about creating what you want to create now, right? It's like every week I tell you, here's your steering wheel. You're in charge of where you're going. Where do you want to go? Where are you taking your craft? Where are you taking your vehicle? Where do you want to go? How do you see yourself living in the future? Because now we get to create all that, right? And I've been telling you guys this all of 2020. 2020 is about the vision of what you're creating for yourself. So it's like you need to create whatever that is for you. Woo, woo, woo. All right. So I'm so excited. You guys are awesome. Okay. I see Amanda has my first question today. And I'm glad Victoria has joined you today for the first time. So thank you for joining and bringing your wife on, Amanda. That's so awesome. Let's see. I can tell you the energy is getting hot right away. I can tell you that there's things that need to be released. I feel like there's definitely some things that need to be released. I'm not sure what they are at this particular moment, but I am sure that it is time for you to release them. So they're showing me also being in a protective bubble of some sort, like keeping yourself in a box. So jump out of your box, stop hiding yourself, start following your true dreams too, because sometimes you hold yourself back over thinking about things too much. So just let yourself unravel and get out of your mindset a little bit, because sometimes you get stuck in your thinking. So definitely get out of that a little bit. They show me it kind of turns into like a movie of some sort, and you have the ability to change this movie if you want to. You have to look at your life. You have to look at your patterns. You have to see what you have to change to make it better to what it is that you want to create. So there you go, Victoria. I'm glad you could join us today. That was awesome. That's awesome. Oh, let's see. You guys are having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. The energy is starting to lift. Things are starting to change. We're starting to follow more of our creativity. We're starting to follow more of our heart center. We're starting to really tap into who we really are and how powerful we are and how we can manifest the things that we truly desire in our lives as long as we get rid of fear. So let's get rid of fear. Okay. So go out of fear. Okay. Out of fear. You need to get out of fear. Okay. So as we're moving along, it looks like Kimberly is my next message. Okay. Awesome. So I'll just wait for, there we go. Any messages for me concerning my son, or at least my daughter? I don't feel like there's any concerns, Kimberly, at this particular moment. I feel like you worry a little bit, and I think you need to kind of let that go a little bit. Everything's playing out exactly the way it needs to, and you just you have to just let it unravel a little bit for yourself, because everything's going to work out okay. So when we have a little bit of things like, I feel like everything's all right. I feel like there's a little bit of communication issues. So maybe open up lines of communication and make communication communication easier with both your children. I feel like that would open a lot of doors. So I feel like open communication, and there's a lot of heart connection there, or there's a lot of heartache going on right now. So it's either you need to get that off your chest, or they need to get it off their chest. Someone has it on their chest, but it's time to release that and allow themselves to be free. So take a nice deep breath and let's release whatever that is struggling with, so that you feel the full energy flowing through you. So it's awesome. You guys rock. So I hope that was helpful, Kimberly. I'm glad you guys could tap in today. I'm glad you guys are a part of this show. I'm glad you guys are a part of this energy. I'm glad that you guys are totally tapping in and doing what you need to be doing, right? It's like your higher self says, Melissa's on, I got to go tap in. And sometimes you don't even know why. Or, it's someone else that you listen to out in the internet or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden the information flows in front of you to get exactly where you need to go. And so, it's like we are being led now by our higher selves. Don't listen to the stuff that we've had going on in our heads our whole lifetime or many lifetimes. It's like now trying to get rid of it. Okay. Now trying to release all the old stuff so that we can move forward with this love and grace in our heart that we truly want to have here on earth, right? And I have goosebumps while I tell you that, so you guys should know that when it's coming through like that, it's like full on, we are here to make that difference. We are here to create that beautiful timeline that we all want to be on, not the ones that are being created around us. So, woo, you guys can feel the energy. I'm just like, woo, I'm all flying like a kite, which is so funny. That's so funny. That's so awesome. Amanda says the accuracy of what you're saying to what I've told her. She said, thank you. Too accurate. That just makes me giggle. Okay. Well, thank you, Amanda, for that feedback. I truly appreciate that. You rock. That's awesome. All right. So Karen Lynn has my next message. Hi, Karen. How are you? Closing on my new home end of October. Any guidance on when to put Shore home on market? Let's see. You're closing on your new home at the end of October. So why don't you just do them about the same time? I feel like maybe September, maybe even August. No, September feels better. So I feel like you should probably put the Shore home on the market probably in September. And your inner guidance is going to tell you when this is, but I feel like it all kind of falls into place. If you do it in September, it becomes easy for you, because I feel like letting that go is going to make life easier for you as well. So yay for you. I see that's going to, I think that's going to be awesome for you. So yeah, definitely September. So I hope that was helpful, Karen. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Hi, Marsha. I'm glad you finally made it onto the YouTube to watch. Yay. I love seeing some of my close friends popping in and watching the show as well. So I appreciate you guys. That's so awesome. You guys totally rock. And you guys, and I know a lot of you out there are going through a lot of stuff, right? And I can feel the heat building up in me right now. I feel like, it's so weird. I feel like a furnace right now. So I feel all this heat building up in me right now. So you guys are ready to expand. Okay. If you guys are feeling this at all, I feel like you guys are ready to expand, because I feel like you're almost keeping too much of your energy inside. So you have to kind of take a deep breath and kind of let that energy just flow for yourself. Okay. I think it's really time for you to just let that flow. Okay. Awesome. 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 All right. So Jules is next. Hi, Melissa. I've been experiencing some high pitched sound in my ear, more on the left side. Any insights? Thank you. Yes. Okay. Which is so funny, because before the show today, and actually on my left side, I was getting this opening, this sound, and also the, it almost felt like I had water in there. It was like gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. I'm like, what's going on in there? So this is us opening up our ears to be able to hear more, right? Because we usually hear what's here, but now we need to hear further. We need to hear out into the ethers. We need to be able to hear everything for what it really is now. So I really feel, Jules, this is going to help you hear your spirits, your guides, your angels, God, whoever you need to hear a lot more. I also feel like it's bringing you into a balance too, right? Because you're feeling it on both sides. So I feel like it's bringing you into some kind of a balance. Okay. So that's fabulous. All right, so I'm going to leave that with you, Jules. It's all good. It's all good. We're all going through some kind of ascension system of some sort or another, and it's just like flowing through. So awesome. So awesome. Okay, so let's see. Okay, you guys are so welcome. I'm so glad I can help you guys with that stuff. I'm so glad that you guys are popping in today. You know what I mean? So, and I have more fun art that I want to share with you guys. That's not just, that is not just, oh crap, did I close it? No, there it is. Hold on, you guys, I gotta find it. And then I want to share this with you guys. So it'll take a minute just to pop up there. All right. See, oh, it came up pretty fast. Yay. That's awesome. All right, so let me hit start for you guys because this is some of my artwork from my people in my class, my Joyful Findings class. So I want you guys to check this out. This is by, these ones right here are by Mimi, my angel in my class. She's my little light worker. They're all light workers of one sort or another. So you guys just check this stuff out. You know what I mean? Because it's just like you have the ability to create so much, okay, and be so much more than we allow ourselves to be. You know what I mean? And this is just, you know, throwing stuff, and when none of us have like any kind of like background or went to school for this. This is just people that are just opening up and just sharing some of their abilities. And now I feel like it's important that more of you get out there and share these abilities too, because some of these things just, I mean, when they sent them to me, I was like, hey, can you just send me some videos so that I can send them, you know, so I can share them with my show. And when they sent him to me, I was like, wow. And this is Billy again. He's the same gentleman that made this one over here. He's going to have the next couple, I think. So this is a man that's never painted before, okay? And he's painting on like pieces of plywood or whatever, you know what I mean? So you can paint on whatever you have. You can paint on a piece of cardboard, a piece of wood, whatever it is that you want, you know what I mean? So this is just fabulous. You know what I mean? This makes it just a lot of fun, don't you think? Being able to share this kind of stuff and be able to get this stuff to flow out of you, right? And he's going to be using these in his book. You know, we're still on Billy's artwork here. And now we're into Gerlinda. Gerlinda makes homemade cards. I want you guys to see the amount of love that gets put into these beautiful things. You know what I mean? I mean, look at that. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that sitting on their desk for a birthday present, right? I mean, this is just amazing stuff. You know what I mean? And I see people expanding out right now of what they would really like to do. So get out your creative magic wands and start creating some of this magic like some of my clients have here. You know what I mean? These are beautiful. Who wouldn't want that? Happy birthday. Who plays the piano, right? Music people. There must be at least one piano person out there. You know what I mean? So this is way cool. I just love this stuff. When they sent it to me, I tell you, I was like, oh my God, I just love these. These are so beautiful. You guys are so amazing. I was like, I can't even imagine, you know, I can't even imagine what it takes to put into that little bee card that's sitting in front of me right now. You know what I mean? It's gorgeous though. It's gorgeous. And then we have my beautiful friend Lanka. And now look at this stuff. This stuff, when she first showed me this, when I first opened up her little book to show me her art, it kind of like set me back. Okay. So I want you guys to feel the energy and the vibrations that are coming from these beautiful hand-done, beautiful paintings, okay? These are just like, I think she uses ink. I think she does ink. And I'll be showing some more of those too, because they just totally blow us away. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. It looks by the comments over there that you guys are enjoying this. So that's fantastic. And just feel them, you know, what kind of feelings do they bring up in you? Going between one from the other, right? It's just like if you walk down the street and all of a sudden you see something in the window and it lights you up. What does it do for you? You know what I mean? So it's like trying to get the message out there, trying to get that, you know, and spirit is talking to us all the time. So it could be coming from a painting. It could be coming from someone's beautiful, you know, baking. It could come from anything that could be happening. So I think this is fabulous. Yeah, she does way cool geometry. Just wait. She's done some new stuff. This is her older stuff. This was like last year. But she does amazing stuff. You can follow her on Instagram. Sacred Art for You, I believe is their name, which is just beautiful, beautiful stuff, right? Isn't this just like, wow, I just love this stuff. I just love it. All right. So I guess that's pretty much the end. I did have a few more on there, but that's okay. So we can stop sharing. Perfect. And you guys can have me back because I do have more that I want to share of Lanka's art because I mean, this lady, I mean, look at this. Okay. I want you guys to look at this. I know this is probably the horrible way to do it, but I mean, she does this all with ink. I mean, she's just amazing. But let me get to some of her new ones. Oh, wait. We got to show this one because this one's cool. You guys bear with me here. Okay, like, come on. I mean, come on, guys. This stuff is so awesome. But I really need to get to some of the new ones because the new ones are, oh my God. Actually, look at this. I know you guys out there love feathers. Look. Look. She's a dot lady. I mean, she just does amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. But now here's the new stuff. Okay, it's like all sacred geometry. It's all, and all she's getting is she's intuitively doing every single one of these, guys. Every single one of these. Okay, I mean, come on. This stuff is just like, doesn't it just blow you away? Wow. Yeah, it's very intricate, isn't it? I mean, it just like, I mean, amazing, 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 amazing. I don't know how much more amazing I can say that. I mean, when you guys love this, I mean, she can almost make this a coloring book or something too, couldn't she? Because it would be fun to kind of color it in and whoa, look at that. You know what I mean? It's just like so amazing. I mean, this is like, she probably does this in no time flat where it looks like it would take us forever. And you've seen those ones already because they're in my little slideshow. So yeah, I know. Aren't they just like amazing? I'm glad you guys totally dug that. And I'm totally digging that you guys are actually feeling and getting stuff out of this. So that's amazing. So, you know, and if you guys have art out there that you want to sell, you guys send me an email. I want to look at it. Okay. Go to my website, look at my email, send me an email, show me what you got. I want to see it. Okay. Because I want to help support as many people as possible that are going to be following their dreams. Okay. And if you have a website, send me the information to that website. And if I totally dig your stuff, you'll end up on my website and then we'll keep sharing that because I feel like we need to start making these lovely connections that we're making. So this will be way fun. So I'm interested to see what you guys got going on out there. All right. So, let's see where we are here on messages. Yes. Thank you. I love you guys. All right. Sky looks like she's next with her message. Could I get a general message? Thank you. Sure, Sky, you can definitely get a general message. Okay, Sky. Okay, Sky. So I feel like you need to lighten your load. I feel like you got too much on your back or you got too much stuff going on. You need to clear some of it out. It's not all yours. You need to give people back their own stuff. And you really need to let some of that stuff go. So it's like you need to let some of it go. It's time to, they show me you dropping it. It's like taking it off, whatever you're carrying. I feel like it's on your shoulders. I almost feel like it's a backpack. Take the backpack off, leave it on the ground, go play some, and kind of come back and feel what is yours and what isn't yours. I feel like you really need to sort those two things out because they're showing me lots of sorting. So maybe everything you're carrying is not yours. So they want you to recognize what is yours and what isn't yours and give away whatever doesn't belong to you because it's no longer serving you. It's holding you back and you're ready to fly. With a name like Sky, you're ready to fly. Come on, it's time to fly. Let's fly. I love that. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Woo-hoo. And someone else said they just started painting, so that's fabulous. Yes. Great art. Love the pop-up cards. Yes, she's amazing. Aren't they just so amazing? So amazing. All right. Woo-hoo. What else we got going on here? All right, checking you guys out. All right, you guys are loving the prettiness. Awesome. Okay, so while we have that going on, I'm going to show you my most recent painting, okay? Because every once in a while they tell me just to get out, something and just start painting. So I'm going to share that with you. And actually, they wanted me to paint it this way. How do I do this so it's right? All right, like this. So it goes like this, and Christopher's coming to join me today. Hey, honey. Hi. I'm going to say hi to everybody.
Hi.
All right, hi. All right, go play with your stuff so Mommy can finish her show. So it's like, it's like, I'll hold it up again since I didn't get to talk about it. But it's like, and it's like, why did they want me to do it like this? You know what I mean? Like everyone does stuff like this, you know what I mean? But they wanted me to do things different. So it's time to break out and just do things a little differently. And everything that I listened to on that piece of painting was intuitive because again, like I don't know what I'm doing. So they're like, slap a little paint there, slap a little paint there, slap a little there. So it's like now it's like, yes, I can see Periscope messages. I didn't see that you had one though. All right, Chakra Wanda Healer. I'm going to answer something for you. Do you have a specific question? No, it's okay. I just didn't see it if you had a question. When I was scanning, because you guys are very chatty today, which is awesome too, because I'm glad when you guys are chatty. You know what I mean? That's awesome. So, all right, Chakra, let's go in for you. Okay, so I feel like you're starting to get rid of more stuff too, because I feel like you're becoming more fluid. I also feel like that you're starting to shake off a lot of the old energy. I feel like you're actually starting to tap into more of who you truly, really are. I feel like you've been doing a lot of that healing on yourself, which is awesome, and starting to really love yourself. And I feel like things are really starting to fall into place for you. So just keep following your heart, because everything is going to be they keep showing me the stepping stones are going to keep showing up in front of you. So just keep going with that. Okay. Just keep going with that. Just keep going. They're saying, just keep going. Nothing's going to stop you now. So just keep going. Going. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you, Chakra Wanda Healer. I'm glad. I love your name too. So you know what I mean? It's like, you're doing all that work for yourself. And I feel like you're actually helping others as well. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, Chris Tuck, fear on my art, judgment type. Why? Okay, so don't have any judgment about what people are going to feel about your art. Maybe that's why it took me, all this time to be able to show mine, because I'm like, come on. I mean, come on. Have no fear over anything. God wants us to have zero fear, people, zero fear. So please have zero fear moving forward. Create it, put it out there, because someone's going to love it. You have friends that show up and go, oh my God, that's awesome, or whatever. You know what I mean? So don't have any fear about showing your art, okay? Or being judgmental about yourself either, okay? If there is no room in our lives for that, okay? No judgment. Everything happens just the way it's supposed to happen. Okay, I respect you. I respect your art. I respect everything. That's one thing that I wish everyone knew in life right now, is a little more respect. But hey, everybody's learning, right? So yes, 000 fear, and have no judgment over what you're doing or anything. Okay. Woo-hoo. All right. Let's see, Sunny Soul, can you tune into someone? My name is Sanella. Sure I can, honey. All right, let's see. I love that. I love your name. It's very cute. Okay, so I feel like it's time for you to start speaking your truth. I feel like you've been doing it, but I feel like there's still a little bit you're holding back about what your truth is. So I'm feeling like it's time that you have to do a little bit more, and not just you, it's the whole world that has to do it. So don't feel like you're alone in this. We're all turning up the volume of what our truth is to create that peace we want. And it's so funny because I feel like I'm turning a lock as I'm doing this. So whatever it is, you have to unlock it. It's locked up. It's got a lock on it. And it's time for you to unlock that so you can move forward. Okay. So I feel like you're ready to start doing that, and you're going to start. And I feel like you should be channeling your information onto a piece of paper, a writing, drawing, something. There's something with a piece of paper. And I feel like it's more of a pen than it is a paintbrush or whatever. But it's definitely, you need to start communicating with your higher self, maybe through automatic writing. Really starting to trust yourself. You don't always trust yourself. And now it's time to trust yourself 100% and not have any fear against that. So there you go, honey. So Sunny, she says, oh my gosh, spot on. I love it when people get back to me and say that, because I've never met you before. So I'm glad I could tap in and give you exactly what you need to help you move forward. It's really important right now, as we're moving forward, that we truly tap into our soul self and find out what we're supposed to be doing, because it's not anything that we were taught here on earth by anyone. It's what we know inside. Okay, it's what we truly know inside that's going to feed our passions, that's going to feed our joy, that's going to feed everything that we truly desire, rather than on the outside, because we have a lot of stuff going on the outside that's still crapping. You know, and all that is just like, let it fall. We are the creators of what is new, right? I keep telling you, all these old structures that are falling and the new structures we are building. Each one of you are building the new structures through what you desire, through what makes you happy. So please, please, please do more of that. And please, please, please help those around you do the same as well. Okay, because it's time. It's really time for us to wake up and be who we need to be. And I've been getting that message, you know, since I started all this professionally. But, you know, we all do it in our time. It's all in different timelines, right? I feel like a lot of us are actually jumping timelines sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're on the lower timeline and it's icky, and sometimes we can jump up on the higher timeline and it feels great. So we want everyone to definitely stay on the higher vibration and definitely stay high vibration. That's the best way. High vibrations, high frequency. How do you stay there? You change the way you think about things, the way you feel about things. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we are jumping timelines. Let's have fun while we do that. Woo, woo, woo. And it's funny, Sunny says, have been waking up and pushed by my angels to write a book and start art class. Well, I guess this is your spiritual kick in the butt so that you get moving on that today, because now is the time for that. So rock on, paint on, class on, whatever it is, whatever you have to teach another, start it. You know what I mean? If you feel like you have something that's valuable to help others, do it. Please, please do it. You know what I mean? It'll be awesome. Oh, hi, I'm Dina from Canada. Well, hello, Canada. Okay, and then I have an Island Girl, and what do you see for me? Okay, so I'll go to Island Girl. Hello, Island Girl 53. Let's see what I got going on for you today. Okay, so what I feel like for you is like, I think you're on the verge of making a big decision about what you really want to do. I feel like there's like this big leap that's ready to come up. I feel like I'm ready to jump. I feel like I'm ready just to move up over it. I feel like there was this this barrier that was in your way, and now it's like, you know, you can just go over the barrier. It's not really in your way. It's really a figment of your imagination. So right now it's like totally time for you to take that leap. And I feel like you get your wings when you do this. It's like you let go of all fear after that and you just fly. So just know that there's going to be more flying in your future there, Island Girl. Woohoo! I love that. I love that you guys are tapping in. I love that you guys are feeling this. And it's wow, 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 wow. And yes, it's so awesome. Melissa, your angels called us in to hear you right now. Yes, they did. And you know what's so funny about that? You just gave me goosebumps by saying that. So thank you for knowing that the angels and all the guides that sent you here to hear this information today, because it's no mistake, right? It's just like when I met some clients on Sunday, and on my way home from meeting with my clients, I got behind this car and their license plate said "Our Spirit." And I'm like, and the couple, I actually did it for a couple, and the couple was behind me. We were going down the same street at the same time. And I pointed over to them to look at the car to see what it said. And I was like, we can't make this up. You know what I mean? We just can't make this up. So all these definite signs and symbols and everything that they're trying to communicate with us, whether my show flowed in front of you or a piece of information flows in front of you, or the license plate or the phone numbers, or you look in the sky and it looks like a dragon or a unicorn or whatever it is that you need to see in that particular moment to really help you open up to what your higher self is trying to tell you.
When I look at the sky, it looks like nothing, but just clouds.
Okay, I'm not talking to you right now. Thank you, Christopher. He wanted to give his input, but he sees things in the clouds too. He's kidding. He just wants to be part of the fun today. Yeah, and there's no coincidence that these things are showing up in your life. So just recognize when these things are actually showing up in your life, right? Because it's very important to know what is showing up and when it's showing up, and go, oh, okay, that was meant for me right now. That was meant for me right now. This was meant for me right now. This was meant for me right now. You know what I mean? So it's way fun. Isn't this fun? I mean, you guys, and every single one of you that are watching and listening, either now or later, every single one of you have abilities. Every single one of you need to start tapping in and using them and trusting them, okay? Because we were told not to trust them from a very young age. And now it is time for us to trust it, okay? Trust those abilities. Trust. And you're going to see things fall into place. All right, it looks like Jolie is my next question. What does Spirit want me to know? I don't know. What does Spirit want you to know? Let's find out. Okay. All right. Okay, so the first thing that I'm getting for you is I had to clear my throat because I feel like you're clearing yours. So I feel like there's been a lot of congestion in there, and I almost feel like it's time. It almost felt like a hairball. So I don't know if you have cats or anything, but it felt like a hairball, and I feel like we just got rid of it. So whatever that was just in there and tangling around is now being loosened up and being released. And I feel like this is going to help you also speak your truth with love and with grace. They're using the word grace because I don't know what that means for you, but they keep using the word grace. I keep hearing it over and over again. So maybe there's a grace trying to step in and talk to you. But anyways, all right. So this grace person wants to talk. You just never know where this is going to go. All right, grace. All right. So grace is like, you are a part of me. I'm a part of you. There's more that needs to be learned. There's more to be uncovered. There's more that's going to be unfolded for you. There's a lot of adventure in the very, very near future. Just be ready, and you are ready. Just believe you're ready. And also step out of fear. There's still a few fears. There's like 2 fears I see that are still popping up for you. And they really want you to release that. So Jolie, I can tell you that things are going to kick up, and they're going to kick up fast, and you're going to have a lot of fun. So have no fear. I have the Joker behind me today. He's so funny. Woo! I tell you what. Oh, that's so awesome, awesome, awesome. And Island Girl says, I'm a medium and a psychic. Well, you're going to start to open up to even more abilities. I feel like a lot of you, like, as we kind of learn and we kind of connect and we kind of go further and further and further, I want you guys to reach all the way to source. I want you to go straight up and then keep that vibration high, keep it connected. And you guys are going to make some fabulous changes in the world as we move forward. Because a lot of us, I mean, I can't see an amount of hands if I said, hey, raise your hand of how many are excited to be alive right now. But I can tell you I'm one of those people, okay? I know that I contracted to come down here in this lifetime for what's happening right now, to be a part of this change, to be the catalyst or the prodder or whatever I am. I'm still figuring out everything that I do. Just like all of you are still figuring out everything that you are doing. You know what I mean? So it's like we are starting to figure all this out. It's all starting to make more sense. It's all starting to yeah, put a heart in the comment if you're glad to be alive. That's a good one. I love that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Put a heart in the comment if you're glad to be alive during this time and space right now, to be a part of this change, we are the change, people. We are the change. We are the change. Okay, so everything that you're doing is helping create that change, right? Because I've got people, from Canada and wherever else you are. Actually, put down from where you are. So then I know where my energy is going today, even though I can feel it going out in multiple directions, but it'd be nice to know where they're coming from. You know what I mean? So put down either the state or the country, wherever you're from today, and throw it out there, okay? Because I feel like that's important a little bit too today. So extra love gets thrown into your communities, okay? Because I feel like everybody, by seeing it, we're sending love there, okay? So anyone that sees any of these places over there, we got San Jose, Northern California, we got Texas. You guys are rocking. All right. So, and look, and I'm in Sarasota, Florida, and I know at least 4 or 5 people that have popped in that are in my local area. So where else are you guys from? We did see the one from Canada earlier. Charlotte, North Carolina. That's awesome. So you guys are from a little bit of everywhere. I'm loving this. So a little bit, Southern Illinois. So we got energy going out in all these different directions, sending love into your communities so that it's going to help you, right? Because you are my light workers out there. Your light workers are out there. And you guys, Christopher, can you be a little quieter? You can play there, but just be a little quieter. but it's like you are now creating different little communities, little hubs, little different things going on in your own communities, right? So gather your communities together, okay? Because I feel like this is important. Oh, and I think I saw Barbara ask a question way earlier. Barbara from California. I saw your name just pop up now, and I did see it earlier, and I knew I would get to you. So Barbara from San Diego, California. Love you, girl. I do have some messages for you. You, girl, I feel like you're going through this, what's the best way for me to describe this? Okay, so I feel like we're in this like little wind tunnel right now because of the changes that are rapidly happening. Maybe they're happening in your little town right now, but it's just like you are grounding the space. You are still creating. I still see you painting on all these rocks and that beautifulness. I wish I would have had one today. I would have showed everybody your beautiful rocks, but I will have one soon. But I also feel like you are starting to unravel some stuff. Like there's another new change coming up. Maybe you don't want to go back to work. I don't know. I feel like there's something you want to do that's different. And I feel like it's time for you to follow that rather than the analytical mind that works in the background. They just want you to start following your passions, following your hearts, finding your joy, and be a little bit more free flowing. Even though you're free flowing now, but they want you to be more free flowing, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to leave that with you, Barbara, because you're going to just flow on. And congratulations on your new grandbaby, too. Gorgeous. You guys rock. And we got Mystic, California. Connecticut. Woo, Karen. Hey, welcome back, Karen. From Mystic, Connecticut. I love that. Mystic, Connecticut. It's very mystic in Mystic, Connecticut, right? Let's see. And I'm glad you guys could join me. And we got Springfield, Illinois. You guys are rocking it. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, I'm on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube and Periscope. This is on all three. And we may be somewhere else. I don't know. Tiffany would have to get back to me on, but you can definitely view this live on those. And then it goes out on archives on other channels as well. So I'm glad you guys could join us and be a part of this show and be a part of this earth right now as we make these great changes that are happening. Okay. Because it's so important that we are making so many changes right now that you guys are fabulous. Woo, woo, woo. Jules is Mystic Connecticut, home of Mystic Pizza. I do not know that. Maybe Karen can answer that. I don't know. Oh, and production says yes, it is. Tiffany says yes, it is. All right, so that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are here today. And the energy is really strong today because I'm like hot and I'm inside now. You know, I had to come inside off the lanai because it was too hot out there. Even with the AC, I'm a little hot today. The energy is definitely kicking as well as the heat outside. So that's fabulous. All right. Malele's spiritual healings. Hello. Any messages for me today? Absolutely, darling. How good to have you back. Let's see what we have going on for you today. All right. So I feel like you're ready to, I feel like you've been at a fork in the road for a little bit and you finally decided on which way you want to go. And you're going in the right direction. I feel like they're finally saying that you're totally in the right direction. Everything's starting to unfold for you. And they're starting to show me like everything's like, it's going to be easy because I feel like I'm going downhill now. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm on a sled and I'm definitely going down the hill. And I don't know, maybe you need to go downtown too because they were going to bring you up downtown. So maybe you need to go downtown. There's something you need to do there. But they're definitely showing me that you're definitely going to be taking it easy. It's just going to be chill. It's going to be easy. You're going to enjoy the ride. So whatever changes you're making in your life right now are absolutely the ones that you need to be making to create the new life that you're wanting to create for yourself. So I feel like, and I also feel like there's new people coming into your life. I feel like more of your soul tribe is showing up. I feel like you're going to have more like-minded people around you, or you're building a new class, or you're building something. There's something new within that realm. So just enjoy that as you start to create that. Love it. Yes. And please like, love, and give a thumbs up on this and share it with your friends too. And share it even with friends that don't even believe this stuff sometimes, because maybe I'm chill enough to like wake people up a little bit. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? Yay, found you. I'm glad you found me too. Thank you guys for finding me. This is fabulous. You know what I mean? And I'm like I'm here every Wednesday at 1:00. You know what I mean? And if you guys want, you can always check out my website. I'm sure that'll pop up there too. You know, it's IamMelissaParks.com. You can't forget that. As long as you remember the Melissa Parks and I am her, you can find me, right? It's so funny. They like to make jokes too, and they like to have fun. So why want you guys to tap into your higher guides? I want you to tap into your higher guidance. And it's like I've been saying the last few weeks now, I'm calling this our God positioning sensor. You know what I mean? Because now it's like showing us where to go. We really need to tap in. Is this the right place? Is this where we need to be going? You know, and I've also called it last week. They wanted me to call this the North Star too, our heart center to the North Star, right? Because we always get guided towards the North Star, right? It always helps with our direction. So whatever the word is that you need for that, you know what I mean? So it's like whatever it is for you, your heart center is starting to expand more. You're starting to open up more. You're starting to create more. And this is what God really wants us to be doing right now. They really want us to get out of fear and all the fear mongering that's going on around us and start creating out of everything that we know to be joy and to be right in our heart. Because I can feel through a lot of you that you know, now that you've put all these dots together, right? Which I have to break out another painting. Now that you've put all these dots together, right? And I know this is going to be a little hard to read, but connecting the dots isn't always easy thing to do. But when you step back and see whole picture, it is often mesmerizing view, right? So again, my buddy Lanka did that. So again, it's connecting the dots, right? We've been connecting the dots all our life to get where we are today. Okay. We are finding out who we really are because that's been hidden for so very long from us. And now we are starting to really open up. We are starting to use our abilities that we were told we couldn't use, right? And now we're going to start using them, right? And it's about us creating our happiness, creating our joy, creating whatever it is that you need to create right now to help you move forward, right? And it starts with our thoughts, right? It starts right up here in our head. What are you thinking about first? Right? Because it has to be positive and good for it to create what you want it to create, really. And don't throw a negative behind it. Because if you throw out a positive and then you follow it up with, I don't really believe that's going to happen, I can tell you that that's not really going to happen. Okay. But if you can throw it out to the universe and go, all right, this is what I'm seeking, and go, I believe that it will come to me. It's going to come to you. Okay. It may be a matter of time. This is where our patience has to come in, because we're not into that instant manifestation as much as we'd like to here on earth yet. But we are definitely going to be creating the happiness. We are creating that happy timeline. So I'm glad that you guys can join me on this beautiful timeline that we're creating, because it's what we're creating. It's the joy we're creating and the joy that we're putting out there. Okay. And if we can have that in our hearts and our families, it can be created next to us and next to us and next to us. Okay. And that's why I see, and if you guys don't have little communities already where you guys can get together with like-minded groups that you can teach each other and talk about things that are going on, please create them right now. Just put the word out. Just like finding me, the right people will find you. They will find your group. They will be connected. And then you guys can start creating wherever you are. And I'm getting goosebumps as I say that. So I feel like at least 5 of you out there that are listening right now will definitely be starting some new groups, getting together with like-minded people so you guys can create the goodness that's coming next in our lives, okay? Because you guys are those creators, and this makes me so happy and goosebumps, right? Even as hot and sweaty as I am right now, I have goosebumps on top of all that. And lots of kid energy. You can tell my kid has not been able to leave the room today, even though he's playing around me, where he had been months without even coming out there for a little while. So I hope the background noise isn't too much for you, but he is definitely adding to the energy. He's definitely my little messiah. I'm not even sure how to talk about my little cherub yet, but he's definitely a part of the energy and a part of everything that we have going on, right? Because he's part of our future. So any of you out there that have young children right now, they're going to pick up where we leave off, right? So wherever we leave off, we're fixing that for our children, right? We're here fixing that for them, and we're fixing it for their children and our grandchildren and everything else. So it's like we are the change. We, the people, are the change. So how do you do that? You do it one person at a time. Here's your steering wheel back. Where are you going? Where are you creating? Are you following in that old mess? Are you getting out of your old patterns? It's time for you to make that creative change that needs to happen in your lives so you can be the happiest souls that you can be here on earth. And Mother Earth loves all this too, okay? Mother Earth is loving all this too, because as we change, it's creating change here for her as well, which is woohoo! Oh, Ted Parrott is watching too, and he is from Cincinnati. Hi, Ted. I just met Ted a few weeks ago. How you doing, buddy? How are things going in Ohio? I feel like I'm going to tap in and give him a little bit of something. All right, all right. How come I couldn't see them? Are you just telling me who's out there? But anyways, that's cool. So, Ted, I feel like things are starting to shift and change for you in a really good way. I feel like there's things that are going to unfold for you in the next few weeks. I feel like in the next few weeks after that, I feel like there's a new plan. Whatever that new plan is, I feel like it's getting tweaked up a little bit, and you're going to have a lot of joy coming forward. So have fun with that. I feel like there's things. I feel like I was unlocking our combination lock, so there may be some numbers involved. I feel like I got to go left, right. So I'll be interested to hear. You can always send me a message on that one, because I wonder what the lock is now. That's so cute. So I'm going to leave that with you, Ted. That's awesome. You guys are awesome, and I love that you guys keep Chris Chuck says, I get tons of messages, numbers, including arriving daily. Look up the spiritual meaning of numbers and birds that show up for you, because those are things that we don't know off the top of our head. It's just like the other day, I'm gonna do another thing of pictures for you guys, maybe next week, with all the animals that show up for me. But I was sitting on my lanai the other day, and all of a sudden these two sandhill cranes show up on my front lawn, and I'm like, I was like, you guys have never been here before. And I'm like getting out there. I'm trying to open the screen door so I don't scare them, so I can get pictures, without having to go through the screen. So it's so cool that all these animals show up, you know what I mean? And so just look up the spiritual meaning of them and see what resonates with you, and only take what resonates with you. Okay. And I'm going to put this out there again too, because I've had a few people that have come to me that have gone to other psychics and stuff, and I need to clear their energy after they've already gone for a reading. So really make sure you resonate totally with someone that you're giving messages to, and not picking up on their garbage and taking it out with you, because it's really important we recognize it's to make us feel better when we go see someone like me, to empower you to move forward, rather than make you feel like everything's wrong and your whole life is horrible, when it's really not. We really just need to look at things a little differently and kind of pop up and see what's going on like that. So that's awesome. Woo! Annette says, just came on your show now and hear you talk about what's been on my mind all day. That's how it works. I don't know how it happens. I just pull this information out of the air sometimes, and it just gets to coming. You know what I mean? And then it's exactly what everyone needs to hear. Even if I don't answer someone's question, sometimes I don't know why. What does it mean when your nose itches? My nose won't stop itching through this show. Are we going to win money? Is that what it is? Or am I getting a fight? I don't remember which one it meant. But anyways, yeah. So I could be talking about something that no one even asked about, and they're like, I felt like you were talking straight to me. So just know that a lot of the messages that go out here, they may seem like they're going to one person, but they really split out and they go to everyone and pertain to a lot of different people in different ways sometimes. So just be aware of that as well, even when hearing things from other people when you're online or whatever. Ruth, do my guides have any messages for me today? Absolutely, Ruth. Ruth, I feel like you are on the verge of another breakthrough, because they just showed me. It's so funny. I feel like I just broke through the ground. So whatever seeds you have planted, I feel like they're going to come to fruition. I feel like they're coming above ground. The ground is just broke. We have small plant going on. So I feel like you're going to nurture that and take care of that. And that's going to help you carry on. So now it's going to help you to grow. Okay. And I feel like you're going to grow, because I feel like this is a tree. Okay. I feel like we're growing a tree. So it's going to have many branches. So it has many reaches. So whatever you're doing is going to help reach many people. Okay. Because they show me the branches reaching far and wide. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it's going to help you. Okay. This is going to help keep you on the right path, the right journey, and help you move forward with lots of love and grace in your heart, and truly happiness and the joy you've been seeking. The joy you've been seeking is the word they're saying. The joy you've been seeking. Beep, beep, beep. You guys are so exciting. You guys are all chatty over there in these little chat boxes today. Hard for me to keep up, but you guys are doing a great job. And I'm so glad that you guys could be here with me today. And even Chakra Wanda here, glad to catch you. Thanks again for the message. I'll be sure to tune in again. Blessings and blessings right back to you. And thank you so much, Ruth. And thank you for everybody, that are tapping in today, or even in the archives, or when you catch this later, or even if you're just my friend on Facebook, or you found me wherever you found me, because a lot of times now when people call for a reading or whatever, I'm like, so how did you find me? And they'll be like, oh, I just found you on the internet. And I'm like, okay, and they could be like miles and miles or even states away. And I'm like, all right, God is sending them. So this is what I want to tell you guys. And I want to tell you how this is happening for me. Okay. So I picture myself as a lighthouse. Okay. So picture yourself as this beautiful, beautiful lighthouse, and your signal is going out, right? We're sending our signal out, and right, we do this telepathically, right? So we're putting our signal out and we're drawing it to the people that recognize our signal, right? They know our higher selves. They know our vibration. They know our light, right? They know who we really are. So that's going to draw the people into us to give them, because a lot of you are a lot of psychics and intuitives out there, I saw, in spiritual healing and all that stuff. And there's going to be the people that are going to be drawn to you that you can help, so you can help them. Okay. So just know that you need to turn your light on. You need to turn your little lighthouse on so you can make this stuff happen. Okay. Just make it happen. Love it. Love it. You guys are so awesome. I've had so much fun with you guys today, and I can't wait to see what I have to talk about next week, because you never know. Even though we still have 6 minutes left, and I'm so worried about next week already, right? But let's see. All right, what's over here? Woo, woo, woo. Okay, cool. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Thank you. Awesome. I just checked in to see if there was anything that I might have missed, and I just scanned it and I didn't really see anything. So what I'm going to leave you guys all with in the next 5 minutes is a lot of energy, and I'm going to leave you guys with a lot of love, and I'm going to leave you guys with all the vibrations that you need to change your life, because they're like showing me like, woo, So I want you guys to feel the energy of your higher selves. I want you to totally feel that in your heart center. I want you to feel it in your God positioning sensor, right here. So I want you guys to feel this. I want you guys to feel it as it totally engulfs you and puts this beautiful bubble around you. And you're like, I always call this my Glenda the Good Witch bubble. So I'm floating around in my pink translucent bubble. Nothing can get in, and I can still see out, but I'm not letting anything in my bubble. It can bounce off softly if they want to throw it at me or whatever, but I'm protected, and you are protected as well. God wants us to know that we have to move forward with no fear. So again, if you want to picture this as the armor of God being wrapped around you, and that you are down here doing our work, our missions on this earth, so that we can create this better place that we have going on, or that one that we are creating now. Because you have to admit, 6 months ago, no one was happy with their lives. I mean, all my life, I've been like, nah, this needs to change. I don't like this. This doesn't feel right to me. This doesn't feel right to me either. And now we have a chance to change all of that. So now we're changing all of that. Okay. So with that change that's happening right now, we are going to create more love. We are going to create more joy. We're going to create the jobs that we want to go to and do every day, if we want to work every day. And if we don't want to work every day, we're going to make sure it's part-time, but it still fills our needs. Because I feel like all our needs are changing as well. What we thought we needed 6 months ago, we don't need now. What we needed or thought we wanted 6 months ago is not what we want or need now. So I feel like through the last 6 months, 7 months that we've been in this, right? Because 2020 we're 7.5 months in here, right? Or 6.5 months in, whatever we're at now. I can't even keep track. It's blur day still, you know what I mean? Because who knows what's happening. But now it's like we are the master creators. So in that creation of what we are creating today, you guys, here again, your steering wheel, it could be your spacecraft, it could be your race car, it could be whatever you want it to be, but it's going to definitely take you on the journey that you need to go on, not what anyone on the outside is telling you to do. So if you still have a lot of outside influences that are telling you you need to do X, Y, and Z so you can get the product that you want, They don't know. They're not you. They're not in your shoes. They're not in your car. They're not. They're in their own space, and they're trying to maneuver and work out their own lives, right? Because we're all trying to do this individually and collectively at the same time, but we have to build up the love in ourselves. So I hope you guys are doing some self-care this week. I hope you guys do some fun things for yourself. Remember to be like a kid. Remember to have fun. Break out the paintbrushes and stuff. You know what I mean? Because even I can show you even one of these I've done. Just get some paint, flow paint. You don't even have to be a painter. Just throw some colors together. You know what I mean? And make it fun. You know what I mean? You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be a professional. You know what I mean? God wants us to follow whatever our talents are right now, because that's most important. You know what I mean? So most important. I gotta share 2 more of Lenka's, because these ones are pretty wild too. Okay, so these would make awesome back cards of a tarot deck or an oracle deck or something, right? So I'm going to leave you guys with all of that. So I thank each and every one of you for tapping in this week, and enjoy your week and have a lot of fun. Yeah, and join our Patreon, right? It's only $3 a month. You guys can afford that if you can afford a cup of coffee. And that's even cheaper than a cup of coffee in most places, especially Starbucks or whatever. But our Patreons on Monday get to watch the Spiritual View show. So that's like 2, 3, 4, 5 psychics show up online, and they just have a little conversation. It's the Spiritual View. So you guys can always tap into that. And thank you. And definitely subscribe so that you guys can get reminders when we actually show up online, or YouTube or Facebook or wherever we're showing up for you. And you guys have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next week. Love you.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.